How can the very people responsible for our health often be so neglectful of their own? Today, we're diving into the unique pressures and challenges that doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals face, and why their fitness and nutrition often take a back seat. So we'll explore the reasons behind the neglect of fitness and nutrition in the medical field, the consequences and actionable steps to shift the culture towards better health. Let's get to it, man. So we all know that you're in the medical field, it's a demanding job, right? Work environment, you got long hours, you got irregular shifts. You barely, a lot of people, they're not working the same days and the same times. You working Tuesday 1 week, next week is Monday, 1 week is day shift, 1 week is night shift, right? So it's going to disrupt your regular meal time. It's going to disrupt your exercise time. High stress situations and the need for constant alertness, right? You're leaving the room and you're barely taking care of yourself. You're going to the next room. Take care of this patient, right?
Yeah.
So studies show that medical professionals work an average of 10 to 12 hours a day, leading to chronic sleep deprivation, which is linked to poor dietary choices and lack of physical activities. Uh-oh. All right. A study published in JAMA Internal Medicine found that 45% of physicians experience burnout, which often correlates with poor health habits. So, Tune, how you feel about the lifestyle of a nurse, the habits, the high stress environment? How you feel about that affecting their diet and nutrition and fitness?
I feel like it has a severe impact, right? Because I train nurses. I'm pretty sure you've had a couple nurses come across your business, right, or your programs.
Yep.
And I've seen a trend with them. They work long hours, 12-hour shifts.
Yep.
They're coming in sluggish, tired, overweight, and burnt out, right? They can barely perform within the hour duration that we provide them because they're already so fatigued from their shift. A lot of them are coming in from their shift. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, but a lot of them say on the job that they have nothing but snacks available. So they're eating garbage on the job. They're working in high stress environments, dealing with multiple patients, and then there's just not enough time, or they don't incorporate time for physical fitness. Yep. So their own health is taking a hit, based on the high demand for their work position.
You're absolutely right. Now, what I will say is, on the flip side of that, nurses, prepare yourselves, and doctors. You got a lot of people that do work long hours, but some of these nurses work 3 days a week, but it's 12-hour shifts.
That's insane.
But you got 4 other days in the week where you're not working.
Very true.
So it's hard for me to believe that a lot of these nurses or whatever other positions that have similar hours in the medical professions can't get to the gym. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real. I know it's tough. I'm not saying do it on the days that you work, but 4 days out the week and you ain't in the gym at all. You can't meal prep. You can't do none of that. I mean, like I said, the work days, I understand you're not doing shit, but you got those other days in the week. How you feel about that, Tune?
No, I completely agree. If you got 4 additional days where you can sleep, rest up, and prepare yourself for the week ahead, then there's no excuse, right? We can make all the excuse. Oh, I work 12-hour shift back to back to back. Yep. All right, cool. What about them other four days? What about them other 72 hours? You know what I'm saying? So you have time. It's all comes down to prioritizing and, making a schedule, making a plan, because you're not working 7 days straight. So there's no excuse. Do better, create a plan, stick to it, and, create healthier habits for yourself.
And doctors,
nope,
y'all ain't safe either.
Nope.
Y'all doctors getting this chicken bag. Hold on, where my chicken bag at? The doctors, y'all making this chicken bag. Y'all can't pay a personal trainer.
What?
Y'all can't get a gym membership.
What?
Y'all just big backing.
What?
Y'all can pay for big backing though.
What?
With that high salary.
What?
Y'all are not exempt. Y'all are helping people. Y'all are telling them how to improve their lives, but your life is getting worse.
What?
Doctors, I'm gonna hold y'all accountable. Let's keep this podcast going. We killing y'all already,
man.
All right, psychological and emotional factors, stress and trauma. daily exposure to life and death situations, emotional strain from patient care. Absolutely, definitely understand that. Um, Administrative pressures contribute to mental exhaustion. So you're probably feeling just tired and irritable all the time and just very overwhelmed from the things that you see in the hospital. Definitely understand that.
Man.
So they use emotional eating as a coping mechanism. What? And y'all know how I feel about that on here. Now, I understand emotional eating is a thing. But once you educate yourself and once you change your lifestyle, once you see your body changing, once you notice the changes in how you feel, emotional eating ain't even a thing no more.
Nope.
How you feel about that, Tone?
Yeah, man. I feel like the nurses and the doctors, they need to take a class, or a class needs to be held, and they need to have seminars for them in order to understand the negative impacts of the high stress environments that they deal with day to day, and how to outsource certain energies and certain feelings. That way they're not indulging in things that can be a detriment to their health.
Yep.
Like we're saying, like indulging in food, or using food as a scapegoat, or using food as a coping mechanism, because obviously that's not conducive to your health either, right? So if you're preaching, if you're practicing what you're preaching, then they got to be able to do what they're telling us not to do. You know what I'm saying?
All facts. Let's keep it going, man. So chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, leading to increased appetite and fat storage. Hold on, where's my? You know what button I'm looking for?
Belly deli.
Keep stressing.
Belly deli.
That's what's causing the
belly deli.
Let's keep it going. Particularly around the abdomen area. So this can also hinder muscle recovery and growth, making fitness more challenging, right? So let's talk about the consequences of neglecting your health and fitness for these medical professionals. It impacts your personal health, obviously. So increased risk of cardiovascular disease, obesity, diabetes, and mental health disorders. So pretty much what these medical professionals are helping these patients with, a lot of the times, they're putting themselves into the same situation. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
go ahead. It's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's almost like friendly fire.
Yeah.
You're helping patients, figure out remedies or whatever the case may be for whatever they're going through, but on the same token, you're suffering from the same ordeal.
Exactly. So if you got a nurse helping an obese child, suffering with a lot of different things, but this nurse is practicing an obese lifestyle as well, what kind of sense does that make? What? You feel me? So I don't even want to get specific because I don't want people to try to guess who I'm talking about, but I'll say there was an individual who was overweight, like severe chronic obesity. I'm talking like 300 plus pounds.
Obese.
Was so embarrassed to talk to parents to help kids suffering from obesity. She had to tell the parents what type of meal plan to put the kids on. Right. So you guiding the parents on what to feed the kids. Kid need to do XYZ, but you're not practicing that, and you so big that it don't even look right. The parent gonna look at you like you stupid.
Or you crazy.
Like you crazy.
Like, why are you talking to me?
Like, why are you telling me you need to follow the meal plan?
Yeah, let me give you a meal plan.
Yeah, big back.
Big back activity.
You doing big back activities, but you trying to tell my kids stop doing big back activities?
Big back activity.
That don't even make no sense.
Big back activity.
Big back attack, big back jack. Big back snack.
Big back Mac.
Big back, Big Mac. Big back ate all the Tic Tacs.
Big back activity.
Big back with a Kit Kat.
Big back took all the snacks off the rack.
Big back activity.
But all jokes aside, you got any more, bro?
Yeah, Big back about to have a heart attack.
Hey, yo, relax, bro. All right, but all jokes aside, that happens often in the medical field. Unfortunately, it's a thing. So it's got to stop. You look at the direction that the country's going. We just getting fatter and fatter.
And unhealthier.
and big backer. It's getting crazy.
Heart disease is going up.
Yeah, number one killer. We did a whole episode on it. So these facts are undeniable. So you can say genetics, you can say
The diet don't work for you.
you can say all that shit.
Feederism.
But it's oh, I forgot I ain't got that here. But you can say all of these things, but we providing the facts and the science here that's leading to the obesity. We're debunking all that bullshit right here. So it is what it is. Anything else, Tune, before we move on?
Let's keep it rolling.
Let's keep it rolling, man. So impact on patient care. Studies suggest that healthier doctors are more likely to counsel their patients on fitness and nutrition, which leads to better patient outcomes. It would only make sense that if you're practicing this lifestyle, you would be able to guide your patients to,
a healthier lifestyle
as well. Right? Fatigue and poor health can impair decision-making and lead to medical errors. So,
that's big.
Exactly. Right. You maybe I don't want to go as extreme as doing a surgery, but even maybe as small as putting an IV in someone, or maybe anesthesia medicine. That's stuff you would want to be on top of your game.
Yeah.
You would not want to make a mistake doing that. I don't think that's common, making a mistake doing those things. Those are just the first thing that come to mind. But I'm sure nurses or doctors watching this, y'all can probably think of something that people can make a mistake on because their judgment is impaired because
they're fatigued.
And they're big backing.
And that's not to say that can't happen, right? You're working long, stressful hours. Who's to say that you're just so tired that you just don't mess up? There's something called human error.
Yeah.
People mess up, you know what I'm saying? And things like that occur. So it has a direct correlation with how people operate in the medical field.
Yeah,
and just be very, very careful.
Exactly. And just think about all that stress. How are you getting that stress off? You're not doing anything healthy to get that stress off and get some mental clarity, right? You're coping with emotional eating. You're coping with fucking drinking alcohol. So I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not accusing nobody of nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's alcohol on the job in that stressful ass job.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised
if they're using alcohol as a coping method with the food on the job.
That's what I'm saying. I would not be surprised.
And now you're stressed out from not only clients, but you're stressed out from coworkers, and then just the overall environment.
And listen, big back medical facilities.
Big back activity.
Big back activity medical facility. I heard that first of all, I heard nurses get all this big back stuff for free. I heard they go around with the ice cream tray for the nurses.
Or they be having just candy. Chilling on the counters.
Yeah, free Starbucks too. It's a Starbucks on the bottom level of some hospitals. Free Starbucks. Free pumpkin spice latte. With the extra sugar.
With the macchiato.
With the cream. Pause.
No diddy.
Y'all getting extra cream. Y'all wild as shit. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I've heard so many stories. And then apparently a lot of big back activity medical facilities, they got they be having potlucks too. So everybody just bring fried chicken, mac and cheese, cookies,
mashed potatoes,
cake,
green beans,
tomatoes,
yes.
corn on the cob, all carbs and fried foods and no vegetables, no fruit,
no water.
Nah, they drinking juice and alcohol, mixing it.
And root beer.
Talking about, they don't understand this job.
Yeah, I'm stressed out.
I got to have me
Girl,
a
I need a drink.
Okay.
Nope.
Bring your big back ass to the gym. All right, let's get in these comments because y'all going crazy in the comments. Hey, hit the like button because we killing y'all on this podcast. Best fitness podcast out. I've never seen another fitness podcast where they talking about this. Now watch some more other fitness podcasts talk about this.
Facts.
Come on, man. Anyway, let's the nurses are the worst. Sorry. Their diet nutrition sucks.
Facts.
But look, we killing y'all. Let's keep this podcast going. Man, there's some good stuff to them.
Nah, for real.
All right. So why should health be a priority for medical professionals? So I'm gonna let you answer before I get into it. Why do you think that should be a priority for medical professionals?
Because how, as a people, how are we supposed to take your advice as the professionals, right? The ones that we deem as the subject matter expert. How are we supposed to take your advice if you don't physically look the part, right? It only makes sense if you're giving me advice that you look like you're taking your own advice. If your back is big, if your stomach is wide, if your skin is bad, if you can barely walk, body odor.
Oh shit. Oh God.
Yeah.
Boy, if you don't.
Why am I supposed to listen to you, right?
So they walk around the hospital stinky?
Yeah, with 12-hour odor. With FOH. Like, nah, bro. I'm not gonna listen to you if you look like shit. Especially if I'm in more shape than you. It don't matter. It doesn't make any sense, right? So I feel like, but on a more serious note, I feel like they need to be in shape, right? Because they're who we're seeking to get advice from, especially medical advice, right? So I would only want to take advice. The same thing in the fitness industry. You're not going to go hire a trainer that doesn't look like anything that you.
Well, apparently now they are.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Well, just grab a tripod and a Gymshark fit. You could be a fitness trainer. But anyway,
Call yourself thick.
But anyway, same thing in the fitness industry. You're not going to go hire somebody, or you're not going to go put somebody in position to coach you or guide you to a place where you would want to be, and they don't look the part, or they don't look like they're in a position to, give you certain advice. So I feel like that's one of the main reasons.
That's good.
Practice what you preach, in essence.
That was great explanation, bro. So let me attack this, man. So we got enhanced performance, right? Better physical health correlates with improved cognitive function, what we always talk about. Resilience and stamina, critical for handling the demands on the job. You would think those would be important doing such a high stress job, and you got people's lives in your hands, right? Regular exercise has been shown to improve mood and decrease symptoms of anxiety and depression, which a lot of medical professionals suffer from. You know what I'm saying? So if working out has been scientifically proven to cure those things, we should be encouraging our medical professionals to be in the gym. They honestly, and I mean, of course, I'm biased because I'm in the fitness industry.
Sure.
They should get their personal trainers paid for. They should be getting high quality personal trainers that have a proven track record, and they should be able to go to. It should be paid for.
Or just to kind of piggyback on that, rather than building Starbucks in the gym, in the medical facilities, they should build a gym, a small private gym, and hire trainers, and get those sessions paid for. That way, if they have to be at the hospital all day, at least they have a place they can go work out, shower, whoop-de-woo, even rest and recover and get back to the job. And
have like a Sweet Green there, or even if it was
healthier option, right?
Even if it was a Nando's in there, you feel me? Instead of
or a Mezza
Cava, you know what I'm saying? Like just it don't have to be super healthy, but something
healthier.
Where they could get a solid source of protein after they work out.
Some type of green.
Man, listen,
man.
Hey, look. Don't let us monetize this thing. We gonna build that. We're gonna build that. Let's keep it going, man. Patient influence, kind of what we just talked about. Healthier practitioners serve as role models, promoting healthier lifestyles among patients and colleagues. And the concept of heal thyself, emphasizing that self-care is essential to effectively care for others. You got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. All facts.
Bars. What's crazy? I think it's a whole plot to keep the big back nurses and doctors big, right? So the big pharma can make money off them too, because eventually they're gonna need the same advice that they trying to push on to their patients, right? So it's an internal, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro.
I mean, yeah,
that field is vicious.
Yeah, that's vicious. I'm not gonna go down too far that road because they really gonna shut my stream down.
Right.
Y'all just know my opinions. Y'all get about 30% of my opinions online. I don't say everything I feel. Size 20 is crazy. Size 20 is absolutely crazy. All right. we got one more segment here, and then we're going to get to some clips, and we're going to get on with the show. All right. So, changing the culture tune, right? I just mentioned that medical professionals should have their personal trainers and gym memberships paid for.
Correct.
Anything else you think they should do before I really attack this topic?
Offer some type of classes that help them deal with their mental health, or to assess the state of their mental being, right? Because if you're working in these environments, you're dealing with high stress patients, or just the environment as a collective, right? They need some way to decompress. They need some way to outsource, their feelings and how they feel. That way they can be better professionals for the clients that they're tending to. So I feel like there should be some type of setup where as though they can have a place to kind of unload and just share their feelings and, kind of bring their stress levels down.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good idea. I rock with that heavy. Let's talk about it some more. All right. Institutional support. All right. Advocating for systematic changes such as providing healthier food options in hospitals, which we mentioned.
Sure.
Incorporating wellness programs, which we mentioned, and ensuring adequate rest periods. So a lot of times I'll have a nurse client and she's doing like back to back 12-hour shifts.
I know one person.
Like, that's fucking crazy. That's insane, bro. I couldn't imagine. You feel me? Like
312s?
Yeah, no, I really feel bad for them. Like, that's crazy.
Spank them.
Man, that's definitely spanking them. Get your ass back in the hospital. Get your big back ass back in the big back ass hospital.
Big back activity.
Get your ass out the gym, and we're gonna keep that back big as hell. Big table back ass.
Big show back ass.
Whoa. Big chunk funk back ass. They're gonna cancel us. You guys are mean. Oh well. That belly mean.
belly.
Belly.
All right, let's keep it going. Hospitals and clinics could implement regular fitness challenges, offer gym memberships, or even have on-site fitness facilities, which we mentioned. All right. Personal responsibility. Encourage medical professionals to view their health as a non-negotiable. You got to do it. You're going to be tired some days. You're not going to feel like it some days. You might have seen something traumatic in the hospital, but you still got to take care of yourself. All right. Promote small, manageable lifestyles that can fit into their busy schedules, such as micro workouts or meal prepping. All right. And then, of course, we got to have the science behind the behavioral change, right? So some insights from psychology show that habits are more likely to stick when they're easy to start and maintain. So you got to start small pretty much. All right. So start with a walk, right? If you don't want to go straight to weightlifting, go to the gym and walk, or go outside and walk. Go play with your kids. All right. Take a Zumba class. You know what I'm saying? Do something that you can enjoy, and then you can work your way up from there, from doing some more intense things. Anything on that tone? Any more advice for starting small?
Yeah. Start with a healthier food option, right?
Yep.
Rather than always going for the hot pocket, go for the salad.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Add protein in every meal.
Right. Rather than going for the Starbucks, aim for the water. Look to increase your water intake. Take a nap if you need one. You know what I'm saying? If you feel tired, don't overexert yourself, right? Go get some rest.
Yep.
Go do a yoga class, hot yoga.
Yep.
Go for a massage. Find a way to decompress, right? Start small, Small habits compound. The more you do it, the more you'll start to see the results and the benefits from those small habits. They add up. Small daily wins.
Yeah, we always talk about a community, right? Try to find a community, accountability partner, other nurses. You feel me? And then this is a community as well. So if you're in the medical field and you don't have anybody, this is a community. We do shows every week. I post every day. So, you could DM. I try my best to get back to people on social media. My DM be blowing up.
You can hit me up.
So you can hit tune up. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't get to everybody, but y'all keep sending me the DMs. I'm gonna get back to you eventually. But you know, find a community. And like I said, this is a community, if anything. So hey, we killing y'all, man. So the health of our medical professionals is not just a personal issue, it's a public health concern. So we starting a conversation right here. We're trying to change the culture and ensure that those of us, those who care for ourselves, we're also taking care of those who care for our people. So the patients that you care for, you got to make sure you're taking care of yourselves as well. All right. But prioritizing your fitness is super important. And I know we make jokes, you know what I'm saying? You might find our jokes mean or inappropriate. I really don't care. At the end of the day,
I don't care either.
The message, right?
The message.
We putting out a strong ass message here. So if the joke offends you, go ahead, take your ass somewhere else if you're that sensitive. But hey, great episode so far.
Absolutely.
If you don't want to unbig your back, don't watch the podcast. If you don't want to get rid of that belly, don't watch the podcast. If you ain't trying to get better, self-improve, don't watch the podcast. Best Fitness Podcast out. We out of here.